An elephant got loose during a bath, a meeting was filled with mascots, and hey, can someone get that kid out of my chimney? I'm Greg Ott, and we're rounding up some of the most recent weird and interesting news stories here on your daily news refresh. If you like this kind of stuff, like this video and give us a hot subscribe. And let us begin with a loose large land mammal.
Guys, what is going on? Are you serious?
Quite serious. You're looking at footage out of the great state of Montana, where on Tuesday in Butte, this elephant made its way through the streets of the city, bringing midday traffic to a standstill in a scene straight out of The Simpsons. Our Asian elephant here is named Viola, and she was in Montana on tour with the Jordan World Circus. On Tuesday, she was getting a nice bath behind the Butte Civic Center when, according to the center's manager, Viola was startled by the sound of a vehicle backfiring. Whoever was behind the wheel of that apparent car better check their spark plugs, because that noise sent Viola through a rickety fence and into a 4-lane street. Camera from a gas station captured Viola strolling through the parking lot of a convenience store, with a handler not quite handling in tow. And this cell phone video someone took from a car captures the creature saunter through traffic and over to Montana Lil's Casino. And hey, who can blame her? Based on this Google review from Glenda Anderson, it's a great place, good staff, okay place overall. Our intrepid Fint ultimately eschewed some light gambling and made her way to someone's lawn, where she helped herself to a snack of some grass, and some circus people soon made their way over with a trailer with another show elephant inside to lure her back into captivity. All in all, the whole ordeal lasted about 10 minutes, and Viola was nevertheless still able to take part in 2 performances on Tuesday. Sounds like a happy ending, but it's worth mentioning that this Jordan World Circus is still using live animals like elephants and camels in its shows. Unlike other circuses we've told you about here on your news refresh, please subscribe, that have eliminated exotic creatures from its performances following years of complaints from animal rights groups. Who knows? Maybe she went to that casino to try her luck at a new life. After all, Jennifer Berry says the newest machines are paying out.
I just want to make a point to say hello to all the furry people that are in our audience today. It's really great to see all of you.
This is video out of Lansing, Michigan on Wednesday, where mascot after mascot from colleges across the state made their presence known in the gallery here. There's a Calvin University Knight, a Saginaw Valley State University Cardinal, Scotty from Alma College, and plenty of others you can figure out yourself using this elementary school worksheet from Michigan.gov. Our costumed friends here weren't just present to lend a typical House Appropriations Committee meeting some much-needed pep by sitting respectfully in their seats.
A few minutes.
Move the microphone closer to you.
Okay.
And make sure it's turned on.
It is?
Okay, thank you.
Do you want me to talk what I said earlier about not being a furry person or just moving on?
These so-called furry people were there to observe a presentation about the Michigan Tuition Grant and Michigan Achievement Scholarship, 2 programs that help cover expenses for residents attending in-state, nonprofit, independent colleges that offer up degrees. Michigan Governor Gretchen Whitmer previously set a goal of increasing the number of adults in the state with a college degree or certificate to 60% by 2030. This committee's chairperson said it was important to hear why maintaining these programs can help the state achieve that goal. And even though many of their mouths were open, the mascots didn't say much of anything, though that Scotsman did throw a guy the thumbs up in a photo. Their presentational presence ultimately added a little bit of levity to a typically stuffy meeting in room 352 of the state capitol building.
We're not laughing at you, we're laughing with you.
And if you happen to be upset that you missed your chance to observe a larger-than-life, borderline cartoon character sit in quiet awe amidst the mechanisms of our government, don't worry. Opening statements in Donald Trump's New York criminal trial are set to begin on Monday. And now for a kid stuck inside of a chimney. These are photos from an hour south of Boston earlier this month, where a fire crew responded to a report of, well, this. A 10-year-old boy stuck inside of a chimney. Trapped from the waist down, the kid is said to have climbed out of the second-story window of his house, onto the roof, and into the top of this thing, where he did his best impression of this 3D render of Mario. It's not clear why he went inside of the chimney. Perhaps he wanted to clean it out or see if Santa was a squatter. But after his dad called 911, Whitman firefighters got on the scene and were able to ultimately free the boy from the smokestack and get him down to his father safely. For more chimney content, check out 1898's The Miller and the Sweep, a British short about a chimney sweep with a bag of soot fighting a miller armed with a sack of flour from his windmill. And for more weird news content, subscribe to us here at the News Refresh. Unless you're stuck up or something.